Do you ever set big goals for yourself to get fitter, learn a new skill, or finally start that passion project, only to feel overwhelmed and stuck? You're not alone. The truth is, aiming for massive change often leads to burnout, not breakthroughs. But what if your secret to achieving your dreams wasn't about giant leaps or endless willpower, but something tiny, almost invisible, that you could start doing the second this video ends? Get ready to unlock a powerful truth about human behavior and embrace the hidden force of 1% daily change. Welcome to Read With Me. Today we're diving into James Clear's revolutionary book, Atomic Habits, a guide that has transformed countless lives. This isn't just theory, it's a practical blueprint for building good habits and breaking bad ones, showing you how small, consistent actions can lead to extraordinary results. By the end of this, you won't just understand habits, you'll be ready to start your own incredible transformation. The astonishing power of tiny gains. Here's the core idea from Claire that will shift your perspective. Getting just 1% better every single day makes you nearly 37 times better by the end of the year. Think about that. Conversely, getting just 1% worse each day means you almost vanish. This isn't about perfection. It's about consistent, tiny improvements. Imagine the difference between slowly building a mansion, brick by brick, and watching it crumble grain by grain. Your seemingly insignificant choices today are quietly but powerfully compounding into your future. These aren't just habits, they're atomic habits, small, fundamental units that, when stacked, become the building blocks of remarkable results. The impact of marginal gains is profound, leading to exponential growth over time. Shift your focus from goals to systems. Claire argues that we often miss the mark by fixating solely on goals. We say, I want to lose 20 pounds, or I want to write a book. But here's the kicker. Successful people and unsuccessful people often have the same goals. The real differentiator? They're systems. Goals are the results you want. Systems are the processes that lead to those results. If you want a great lawn, you don't just wish for it. You focus on the system of regular watering, fertilizing, and mowing. When you build better systems, the desired results follow naturally. The real power isn't in a single outcome, but in the continuous loop of improvement embedded within your processes. Your blueprint for change. The 4 laws of behavior change. So, how do we design these powerful systems for ourselves? Claire provides us with an incredibly practical blueprint for building good habits and breaking bad ones. He calls them the 4 laws of behavior change. As you listen, visualize how you can apply each step to any habit you want to cultivate, starting right away. 1. Make it obvious. The first law is to make it obvious. Our environment is a powerful trigger for our actions. To build a new habit, make its cue impossible to ignore. If you want to drink more water, keep a full water bottle directly on your desk, right where you can't miss it. Want to read for 10 minutes? Leave that book open on your pillow. Or perhaps you want to practice guitar. Leave it out on a stand in your living room, not tucked away in a closet. We are profoundly influenced by our surroundings. Design your world to make desired habits unmissable and undesirable ones invisible. What small change can you make in your environment right now to cue your next positive action? 2. Make it attractive. Next, make it attractive. Our brains are wired to pursue pleasure and avoid pain, so you're far more likely to stick with something if it feels appealing. This is where temptation bundling comes in. For example, if you love podcasts, only let yourself listen to your favorite one while you're on a brisk walk. Pair an action you need to do with an action you love to do. Suddenly, that once dreaded task gains a little sparkle. Make the wanting phase of your habit cycle genuinely appealing. You can also make habits more attractive by joining a community or culture where your desired behavior is the norm and celebrated. What can you pair with your desired habit that genuinely makes it more appealing and less like a chore? 3. Make it easy. This law is critical. Make it easy. The less friction there is, the more likely you are to do it. Remove all obstacles from your path. Want to work out in the morning? Lay your clothes out the night before, or even sleep in them. Want to eat healthier? Prep those veggies on Sunday so they're grab and go during the week. Think 2-minute habits. Can't commit to a 30-minute workout? Do one push-up. Can't read a chapter? Read one page. Can't floss your whole mouth? Floss one tooth. Make the initial step so tiny, so ridiculously easy that your brain can't even argue. Momentum builds from easy beginnings. Your goal is to lower the barrier to entry to almost zero. What's the smallest, easiest version of your desired habit you can do right now to get started? 4. Make it satisfying. Finally, make it satisfying. We are fundamentally driven by immediate gratification. We repeat what feels good. So how do you make a long-term habit feel good now? Track your progress. Seeing those check marks pile up on a calendar or an app is incredibly motivating. It's a visible reward that reinforces your effort. Give yourself an immediate small reward for completing the habit, even if it's just a moment of pride, a favorite song, or a mental high five. That feeling of accomplishment reinforces the behavior, closing the habit loop and fueling your next 1% effort. This immediate positive feedback strengthens the neural pathways associated with the habit, making it more likely to stick permanently. How can you make your next tiny victory feel truly satisfying and worth repeating? Cultivate identity, not just outcomes. Beyond these practical steps, Clear emphasizes a crucial, deeper shift. Focus on who you want to become, not just what you want to achieve. Don't just say, I want to write a book. Instead, declare, I am a writer. Don't say, I want to lose weight. Say, I am an active, healthy person. Your habits aren't just what you do. They are a constant feedback loop that reinforces who you believe you are. Every single time you take that 1% action, whether it's writing one sentence, taking a single step, or saving $1, you're casting a vote for the person you want to become. These small actions fundamentally reshape your very identity, building profound self-trust and confidence over time. The compounding effect, building your future self. The journey of 1% improvement isn't about a sudden dramatic sprint or a single moment of willpower. It's about a consistent, almost invisible crawl that ends up carrying you further than you ever imagined. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. It's about trusting the process and the compounding effect of small, continuous actions over time. Progress is rarely linear, and hitting plateaus is a normal part of the journey. But the magic isn't in a single heroic effort. It's in the relentless, patient accumulation of those atomic habits over time. This compounding effect is where true power lies, transforming your aspirations into reality. Remember, consistency is more important than intensity when it comes to long-term habit formation. Your ultimate goal is to become the type of person who naturally performs the habits you desire. So, what's your 1% action going to be today? What's the smallest, most effortless step you can take right now that will cast a vote for the person you want to become? Don't wait for motivation. Build the system. Start there. Be patient. Be consistent. And watch as those atomic habits build into the extraordinary life you've always dreamed of, one tiny, powerful step at a time. Want more powerful recaps and actionable insights to transform your life one book at a time? Subscribe to Read with Me for more.